Hello everybody. Thank you for watching another video. I'm going to post about it on my tech channel, Michael Secret Tech, aka Tech Maki. But I'm now unemployed Mock, which I have not been in a very long time. I've been at this location for 2.5 years. Everyone has a job. I don't know why I'm specifying how long I've had a job for. But today, we're gonna do something a little bit different. I treated myself for Christmas. This is from Clocks and Colors. They make rings, they make necklaces, they make clothes. They're super, super high quality, so I can't always afford it, but I did treat myself to this. And this is what it looks like. It says Heavy Metal Spirit, Clocks and Colors. I like it so far. Feels really good, and the heavy metal thing is something that they do a lot, which is part of the reason I like them, because good quality clothing or jewelry or whatever, I actually have not these earrings, but I do have earrings from them, is hard to find. So if you look at like maybe 90s fashion or even mid 2000s, and they have like the thick like collars on them, or like it's just really thick, good quality material, that's what this feels like. Like it's thick. It doesn't feel synthetic. I don't know if you'll pick it up on the camera, but it just, when you feel something that's not, it's not that it doesn't stretch, it's not that it's not forgiving, it just feels sturdy, which is really cool. I like that. So I've been looking for this shirt for a while. I treated myself. They're not cheap, but what I also discovered when I went to order this is that Clocks and Colors now has scents. That's Cologne, by the way. So I tried each of them, and I thought I'd make a video on them because they're brand new as far as I can tell, and I have no idea what Clocks and Colors would cook up, but they were $10 each. I figured that was worth it. Seemed like a fun video idea. So while I'm opening this, Clocks and Colors, if you ever want to sponsor the 5 people watching this video, please feel free. But this is not a sponsored video in any way. They did not send this to me. I just bought them. I just thought it'd be fun. But they're not a sponsor yet. So me and my friend Tyler talk a lot about just man stuff that guys like, that a lot of times is overlooked in society, such as jewelry, such as not really tattoos, but like fashion in general, accessories for guys, cool leather wallets. Like if I walked out to the mall right now and I was like, you know what, I want a new pair of earrings. I'm bored with what I got. I got Spencer's and then actual official jewelry stores, and usually those are tailored towards women. Usually they do have men's as well, but they're not, like, there's not a lot of variety to choose from. So scent is the same way. I like that they're doing this. Well, let's see what this is called. Nocturne. Book to open. And obviously it's just a little tester, but I mean, I don't use a lot of cologne anyway, so I figured that this was worth it. It looks like. Ooh, interesting. It's because I have a cough. It's not because of the cologne. Ooh, that's really interesting. The thing that comes to my head with this is imagine what you might already know about male cologne, but add like rope to it, or like twine. It's got kind of a dry kick a little bit. It's a little bit like rustic, a little bit warm, chocolatey, and then dry. Interesting. Not usually what I would go for, but I will definitely use that because obviously if you're watching this and you have used cologne before in the past, you know that it mixes differently with different materials, different shirts, different tops, you know, whatever you're going to use it on. So this one's called Dusk. I only have 2 arms, so we're going to try the second one on here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's not bad. This is very antique. You know when you walk into an antique store and you smell like the kind of old, the creaky wood smell? Wow, that's actually very antique. But not in a bad way, I don't think. I'd say it's like antique, but if there was like a bowl of like that stuff that smells good, or like at your grandmother's house, maybe if she had like some like fresh, I keep wanting to say berries, but you wouldn't keep that on the table, but like something a little bit fruity and then antique, so rustic. That's really interesting, actually, because this, the I don't know if I'm using the word base right in this, but like the foundation of this smell is what I smelled in the old building I worked at when I had my own store. And it absolutely was an antique building. It was very old. That's really interesting, actually. I did not expect that at all, but it does make sense with Clocks and Colors. You know, the heavy metal thing, the jewelry thing, they kind of have a pirate vibe with a lot of their stuff. You know, they're going like compasses, stuff, skulls, stuff like that. So it does make sense. I don't want to, I guess we'll do this. This one's my favorite by far. This is a little bit more mainstream, I guess, is what I'd say. It almost smells like a car, like one of those little trees. It has hints of new car, but in a cologne kind of way. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe this one isn't my favorite, actually. I'm going to change my mind. So forget I said that. I don't like this one the best. I like the antique one the best because it's interesting. It's not the best smell I've ever smelled in my life, but it is interesting. So that's really cool. The last one I think I forgot to tell you was Ember. So Ember, if you want to go on Clocks and Colors right now, you can find this stuff actually. Ember is the one that smells like, I don't want this to be an insult to any of these either. I'm just gonna say the first thing that comes to my head when I got these. This one, Ember, is the air freshener. Nocturne is the first one we did, and Dusk is my favorite one. That's the antique smelling one. So cool. Do with that what you will. Thank you guys for watching. I'll leave a link to Clocks and Colors in the description. Again, this is not sponsored or anything. I just thought it was fun to do. But check it out. Check it out and do man stuff, I guess.